Wow, he's racking up the damages, man. Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching Master. This is part 2, so if you missed part 1, then I put the link to it in the description below this video, and then you can join us here for part 2. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, the bell icon, and upvote the video by hitting the like button. Dude has like one of the deepest voices I've ever heard. A raw egg. Okay. Skit.
Pure protein.
Yeah. What are these reactions?
I'm not quite sure. It's kind of like
sizing them up, like new man in town, fresh meat.
And who's the guy in the red?
He's like the guy that's running the place on the inside, I think, like keeping an eye over it.
Yes.
That's my guess.
Just meandering around, making them follow.
All different ages.
Yeah.
There's like little kids there. He's like talking to them like he's not a superior. He's just like chilling with them.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what's going to resonate with all these kids. Oh. He's a pretty good dancer too. Mm-hmm. Smooth. That was great.
No tension, baby.
No tension, baby.
Are those like the caregivers or what?
Yeah, I think they're
the staff.
Like the staff, like overseers. This song has such a good vibe. I'm loving it. Like, that's what collars are meant for, right?
Mm-hmm. Little flash and
wipe the sweat from the corner of your.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very smooth. This is the reform song. It's lessons packaged up in a very sweet song. There it is. Gotta take a drink.
Something else is going on.
They were young enough that maybe they haven't been corrupt yet.
Were those the two that got blamed for the stabbing?
These two are younger.
Remember he said get 2 young boys to take the.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, from the truck, but we didn't see who they were. I guess it's gonna take him some time to see the issues fully. It's kind of ignoring it right now.
Don't take the stitches off.
Maybe it's healed enough.
Why is he like so disconnected?
That's a style, man. No tension, baby. He's gonna find the phone. Oh yeah, that place needs a little cleanup. Yep.
Who are they calling?
They were calling JD.
No, they weren't.
JD's phone was ringing. And that's why he goes for the young kids too, right? It's emotionally damaging. Oh, the chicken leg. Okay, I mean, he's got to try. You'd think he'd have a little bit more sympathy for the kids in the place because that's where he came from. Just take his cat with him?
I guess. I wouldn't take the cat with me. I mean, these kinds, they'd eat it.
What?
The kids are starving.
Okay.
I'm just thinking.
Don't think they'd eat a cat.
Many people will do quite a thing.
Oh. Oh, that hit him hard. Up to this point, I mean, he's, as you said, he's kind of disconnected and just taking everything like day by day. But something like this, I think, can really rattle you to the core.
Yeah.
And he hasn't checked his pockets this whole time either.
No, he hasn't checked his pockets. He hasn't checked his phone.
Yeah, see, I knew it wasn't like, I mean, he does black out, but it makes more sense that someone forced his hand here. Alcohol is like a sleep aid, and then you get addicted to it.
She seems rather judgmental and self-righteous on this, and to drag him into it and not ever have given him clues on what's going on.
There were, though. They were telling him, but he was falling asleep during the whole introduction to this place. And he said, what is going on here isn't right with the boys, that there's drugs and all this sort of stuff. He was sleeping through it.
Yeah.
And that's what she's basically saying. Not self-righteous, but basically saying, look, if you would just sober up and be the man I think you can be, you can make a big difference in the lives of these kids.
Yeah, but that's asking a whole lot on, again, she kind of overstepped her boundaries. I mean, dragging someone in who's, at this point, a bit ill-equipped.
She's also upset. Look, I mean, she's coming from an emotional place too because she knows the two kids. And then also she knows that they were calling him repeatedly.
Yeah, well, that's funny that she knows about this.
Well, they have the phone records.
Well, how does she get the phone records?
I don't know. The cops said something. Or maybe they told it. Maybe they left her a note.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's up? There's going to be two dueling dynamics here, two different showdowns.
And he just needs one solid punch and he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. You know, like in negotiations and stuff, definitely a power move to
I would say no.
Call the shots. This is probably going to hit him really hard.
See, she made
okay.
Can't ever do that.
Yeah.
Can't ever commit someone else to do something.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from on that. But she was also new to the other place, so she didn't have as much. So when she was there and she saw how much fanfare he had,
that's
how
all
much
she
people
latched onto.
Yeah, so she sees that.
Yeah.
So I think she assumed that he was a different type, not knowing he was so drunk.
Doesn't anyone own a machine gun?
No. So apparently, like guns, it's not like this country where you can just go buy a gun.
Yes,
right?
but
And
we've seen guns before in other movies, so I just don't.
But not like a realist. I think that more realistically, guns are less of a thing. Knives are big. But this country has a serious problem with guns.
And see, they sent in the goons to basically kill the master, and he's going to basically make this.
Dang, that dude has a mean punch.
And this is, I mean, if you know he can kill that easily, you would have come in with a gun. I mean, because it doesn't matter how good he is at fighting that way, a gun is going to stop him.
I still think it'd be hard for these guys to get a gun.
And I always have to laugh a little bit on how it's multiple guys and they all take turns. It's like...
It's a movie trope. Like
Yeah,
every
it's a
movie
trope,
is like
yeah.
that. Look how corrupt that shit is.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna get a little bit of justice here.
A part of me thinks that he's gonna accept a bit of a beating though, because he feels guilty. So he might feel like he deserves it. Dude just broke a brick with his... Yeah. Okay, no. He's doing the opposite, not taking the grit. He's like, this is who's responsible. Ooh, that guy's probably dead. Yeah, and what are the cops gonna say about this though? Like they're not, like they can't really press any charges, right? Because no excuse. Take a shot. Wow, he's racking up the damages, man.
Oh.
Yeah. I did read that is a history of those.
Oh, really?
Like that's what they've. Yeah, I think in their history that's where they came about.
I'm waiting.
I predict there's going to be a 2-minute showdown between these two.
That's a good visual effect.
What a great place to like end chapter 1 and begin another chapter. Like become a new man. Oh, I see. So his eyes are a little more open now, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, see, they're all part of the problem too. Yeah.
Right.
Those three.
That just gave him a clue. He's like, okay, these are the 3 that's letting all the stuff in.
Yep.
And letting him in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They just gave themselves away. Wow.
Yeah. Big problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Got his ally with him.
Okay, there's a couple of people we need to remove from staffs to start with.
That would help a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, symbolically throwing the booze away.
Yeah.
I like that. Giving it up, finding something more important than himself to fight for. Word. Oh my god! Dude went to Costco for Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
He buys in bulk, man.
Belongs to the Booze of the Month Club.
Dang. Amazon auto ship, bro. An auspicious date to kill her? I guess that's what he was talking about with the other guys.
A little bit more. No,
They sense it. Maybe they sense a change in him.
Yeah.
I think they're coming out of curiosity rather than like, damn, his hair always gets me, man.
Sir, rules.
Yeah, but I can hit you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So my shirt came undone. He knew, yeah. They made it so obvious.
And look, they're reorganizing their order really quick.
Oh, that look.
New sheriff is in town.
It's like, I'm not gonna take any shit from these guys. Oh, raiding all their stuff. He's gonna make them go on a quick detox.
All the cell phones.
Oh, he is making splashes.
Oh, he thinks he's backed by somebody. Well, backed by her maybe. And his students.
Yeah, and that guy that said as long as he goes along the right way, he's got his back.
Well, that's the warden.
Yeah, and so he has his back if he goes... Oh, this guy. You know, there's a lot to be said about the, I guess, the emotional stress that having a clean place versus a dirty place has on, on
they're
the
getting
mind.
haircuts.
He's like, just cut it all off, man. It's like, you need a little trim. Man, he is so much older than all the others there. He's like half-shaped. Wow, that was like hanging by a thread, that tension in that room. Like an escape plan for him?
So he can hit the.
He can hit the. He's like,
hit
okay, crack some knuckles. He's like, let's go.
Turn the flashlight off. It makes them easy to see.
Oh shit.
Well, you just start separating them, and I mean, if you break them up one on one.
Yeah, and you know he knows who the violent ones are, so just put them in like solitary or something, right? Some shank?
Yeah.
Right.
Parambar.
I mean, he does walk with a ton of confidence. Like
Yeah.
when they introduced him, like he walked into the scene like bossing people around. Oh dang.
அவன் என்னந்த கழட்டிருப்பானா
ஆமாடா அவன் தான் கட்டியிருப்பான்டா
சரிடா நீ இதுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற எத்தனை பேரை வேணாலும் கூப்பிட்டுக்க
Oh.
முடிக்காம ஒன்று அனுப்ப போறதில்ல
Oh, you just entrapped yourself, bro. And because it's like a game. Oh, and they're over 20, so does that mean they can play rough?
Yeah.
I tore one of my tendons playing this game in school.
வாடா
Okay, he's like, I'll go first. Oh! Man, he's got a long breath. Nice. Already got one. He's so scared. This is some like pent up tension that he's been having. Yeah. They gave him the perfect excuse to get some revenge. Oh damn. He's not taking it easy. He's using his slip.
Okay, me and my friends and just you.
Oh, you see him eyeing the little one too. Oh, he gone. Yeah, knowing his story, because there's gotta be a checkered past. I think a plot of a movie again. Okay, plot of a Malayalam movie. I want to know why you started. But I get what he's saying too. Is he's like, everyone has a story, but I think the more important question is why did you quit? Right? Because he quit for something bigger than himself.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's what he was like getting at. Maybe. Is he's like, everyone has a sad story, but the real story is why I quit. She's in love.
And is she taking precautions for her own safety?
You're right. I totally see. I mean, because they had her photo.
Right.
But right now she's not on Muvani. Not on his radar because he's like, you take care of her. She's a woman.
That bloody alcohol took over him.
What kind of relationship? I mean, did he blame himself for it then?
Maybe,
Because
yeah,
if he can't sleep at night, usually you won't be able to sleep if there's something that's troubling you, like, you know, guilty mind or something.
Yeah. She kind of nosy a little bit too.
She is, yeah.
So, I mean,
because
I
you
get
should hear
it.
it from the source.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay if there's a priority to it. Uh-oh. Bad news. Dude walking towards you. Bad news.
Broad daylight too. Oh, she is stronger than they expected. Maybe she takes those self-defense classes. Please learn your lesson and put your ringer on full. Go put the phone to something, I don't know.
Sir, magistrate waiting ko pura vahila thorda arpichitaanga. Enna pandradhu theriyala, enga poradhu theriyala.
அங்க ஏதோ ஒரு கடைக்குள்ள போய். ஏதோ கடைக்குள்ள போ.
Only if you don't know who's in the.
Is he not going? What does he mean, send his men? Did he send someone? He didn't even tell anyone.
நான் சொல்ற சாரி கேட்காம போறேன் கேட்டு போறேன்
சாரிக்கா
டேய் நீ என்ன கேளுடா
Dude, this little bro, man. Oh, he just diffused the situation.
என் தாசனா மட்டும் தான் எல்லாமே அவர் சொல்ற
டேய். என்னடா புது படம் ஓட்றாங்க?
How did he get that video?
The guy's got the camera from her. She was taking it to the magistrate to
that's
file a complaint.
That's right.
And so he sent the goons to get the camera.
நீ எப்படி அண்ணன் பஸ்ல ஜெயிக்க போற? உனக்கு எதுக்கு டென்ஷன்?
ஜாலியா இருக்கலாம்ல
பின்ன
Oh, that would have been smart. They were just after a camera. She could have taken the card out of the camera. They wouldn't have known the difference, maybe.
போங்க
ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் பவானி.
குட் நைட்
You know, the interesting thing is that he initially started as, I want justice and restitution, and yet he's turned into a total thug crime lord.
Well, as he was in that reform center, like he started realizing those are the people that have power, and that's what you do to get power. All right, we're going to take another break. That was part 2. Be sure to join us for part 3. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and upvote the video by hitting the like button.